It was his home for the last 30 years, but Mr. Mwelomwa's house is now a few bits of metal surrounded by water. It was demolished by the government, along with the homes of all his neighbours. And then a storm hit.
Yes, I was afraid. I didn't have any choice to move. This is my life. This is the only place I have to cover myself.
The government ordered the demolition of these houses because it says they were built illegally on a floodplain. But the families say they were given little warning and that they woke up to find the bulldozers at work. Where there was once a community, there is now just rubble, and all around me are the bits of people's lives. A piece of homework there, parts of roofs and clothes. And if this was dangerous before, it will be even more so now for the people who decide to stay. Because not only is there no shelter, but the rainy season is coming. Many say they have nowhere else to go. And when the storm arrived, 11 people had just one canvas for shelter.
When the storm came, I was afraid. It was very dangerous. I started to cry. I felt like this is the end of the world.
But the country's Environment Agency insists the houses were blocking off the flow of a river and were putting lives at risk.
The government had plans for a long time ago. And there have been cases more than 3 times when the government has announced its intention and has warned the people, asked the people to move out of this place because of being hazardous. So it's to save the life of the people, people's property, but also to give room for the better management of the valley, being a valley that is transecting in the middle of the city.
Meanwhile, those who have stayed pick through the rubble hoping to find a piece of home. The government has now put on hold plans to bulldoze another 16,000 homes. For Mr. Mwelomwa and his neighbours, though, it's too late, and it's difficult to know what to do next.